The latest batch of pre-constructed commander decks from March of the Machine introduced an intriguing new legendary within Cavalry Charge, a Knight Reanimator deck. At the helm is the human knight Sidar Jabari of Zhalfir, a 4/3 creature that cost 1 and an Esper, with the powerful Eminence ability. Not seen since Commander 2016 due to its potential for breaking the game, it allows you to loot whenever you attack with 1 or more knights. Additionally, Sidar's ability allows you to bring back a knight from your graveyard whenever it connects with an opponent, leading to some interesting strategies. While the pre-constructed list is already formidable, we thought to take this list to the next level with a couple of strategic upgrades that won't break your bank. At the time of recording this, only $35 more than the base set. So, without further ado, there are 5 categories to cover, so let's get to it. Let's begin our upgrades by discussing the exciting new knights and knight payoff cards we've added to the deck. Kinsbale Cavalier is an obvious choice, granting your knights the power of double strike and the potential to quickly end games. It's worth noting that double strike triggers Sidar's combat damage ability twice upon connecting with an opponent. Thistledown Liege and the Circle of Loyalty are 2 additional cards that help bolster your board presence. Liege can be brought back with Sidar, while the Circle of Loyalty provides a wealth of extra knight tokens. Silverblade Paladin is another excellent addition, providing Sidar with double strike while fitting perfectly within the theme of the deck as a knight itself. Blacklands Paragon is a valuable combat trick that can also serve as an early game knight to get things started. And speaking of early game, we've added Call the Bloodline and History of Benalia, as solid token producers that can help you dig early for powerful knights to send to the graveyard. Invasion of New Phyrexia is a card that feels tailor-made for this deck. The front side produces tokens, perfect for activating Sidar and clearing the battlefield. But the backside is where the card really shines, offering powerful card selection, anthem effects for your knights, and the ability to deal with pesky non-land permanents. Lastly, Marshal of Zhalfir fits in perfectly as a 2-mana anthem for our knights, and being able to tap down creatures is very helpful for getting Sidar through. Next up we have our interaction suite, with spells that synergy well with our overall deck strategy. Dark Withering, with its effect to destroy a creature and Madness ability for just 1 black mana, is the perfect removal to discard off Sidar's Eminence ability. Nameless Inversion and Crib Swap initially appeared to be below average removal spells, but they become absolute powerhouses when combined with Hakan in your graveyard. As they are technically knights, you can spam these spells until your heart's content, creating openings for your massive knights to swing in and dominate the battlefield. Generous Gift is an all-around excellent answer to pesky stacks pieces or formidable creatures, while Hagra Mauling is always a great creature removal option thanks to its flexibility as a land. And finally, we have Dawn Charm, a modal spell that can protect you from devastating spells, regenerate your commander, or even buy you some time with its fog effect. This versatile card is a perfect budget-friendly option for any deck looking to improve its interaction suite. Next up we have combo cards. To add a bit of excitement to the deck, we decided to incorporate a fun combo involving 3 cards. Lean in Relic Warder, Animate Dead, and an outlet like Sir Conrad the Grim or Corpse Knight. 2 cards already featured in the pre-constructed deck. The combo is initiated by having Lean in Relic Warder in your graveyard, Animate Dead in hand, plus 1 of the aforementioned outlets on the battlefield. Cast Animate Dead, targeting Lean in Relic Warder. Use Lean in Relic Warder's ability to target Animate Dead. This will cause Animate Dead to leave the battlefield and Lean in Relic Warder to go back into our graveyard. Because Lean in Relic Warder is no longer on the battlefield, Animate Dead returns to play. Repeat this process by targeting Lean in Relic Warder in your graveyard to create a loop of infinite creature ETBs and LTBs. This causes Sir Conrad or Corpse Knight triggers to activate infinitely, allowing you to drain out the table and win the game. Additionally, Altar of Dementia makes for an excellent payoff within this same loop, allowing you to mill through your deck and place more knights into your graveyard. Next we have Mana Acceleration. In this section we've made some essential upgrades by swapping out the slower mana rocks for faster and more efficient ones. Our aim is to have our commander on the battlefield by turn 3 the latest, and these upgrades are instrumental in achieving that goal. We've added Dimir and Azorius Signets, which help to round out the Esper Signet. We've also added 2 budget-friendly options that fit perfectly within our color identity, Talisman of Dominance and Talisman of Hierarchy. These changes have significantly improved the deck's ability to ramp and cast spells more efficiently. Our final category for discussion is good stuff. Cards that provide additional support to our general strategy. Swiftfoot Boots, for instance, not only safeguard our commander, but also allow us to attack early and trigger our commander's abilities sooner. Invasion of Amonkhet is a valuable tool for getting some of our bigger knights into the graveyard, while also replenishing our hand. Its flip side is especially noteworthy, as it enables us to create a copy of any one of the many powerful knights we have in our graveyard. Thalia's Lancers is another great addition to this deck, serving as a tutor for some of our most potent cards that can be easily brought back with Sidar's ability. In fact, it's surprising that this card wasn't included in the Precon. Guardian of Faith Wreath is another useful card, capable of phasing out our entire board to protect our army from board wipes and other threats. Finally, we added some excellent rainbow lands to our deck, including Holdout Settlement, Secluded Courtyard, and Unclaimed Territory. These lands are cost-effective additions that improve our mana base and help ensure we have the colors we need to cast our spells. So far as cuts are concerned, we removed some lands, some of the worst knights, the Plains Chase payoff cards, and a couple of other mediocre cards. There are too many to list individually, so the cut cards are here on screen. And that's the upgrade. Remember, this is just a loose guide, and you can add whatever other cards you want depending on what direction you want to take the deck and what your budget is. We hope you enjoyed the upgrades to Sidar Jabari. You can check out Kris's deck list in totality via the link in the description, and while you're down there, feel free to leave a comment on your favorite budget commander cards in Esper. But for more news and updates on your favorite TCGs, subscribe to LGG and send this video along to the next gamer with a like. Thank you guys.